Spencer, it doesn't get much bigger than Wrexham in the next round of the FA Cup. What's your reaction to the draw?
Everyone at the club's buzzing for the game. I think on the football pitch it doesn't get any harder. It's a good thing my Disney subscription's up to date. I've been following it. I think the people up at the fans, the club, everything around Wrexham, it's got to be outside the Premiership, the biggest club in the country. It's so much of a buzz about it, and that makes it very exciting. The people that are the volunteers, the supporters at Wrexham that you watch on the TV, very similar to our volunteers and fans. Just fantastic stories, lovely people, and then you've got to talk about their team, and with the backing they've got and the sponsors they've got, and probably 9,000-10,000 fans. They're 11-0. We start to get into the American phrases at home. They regularly score 5, 6s and 7s. They've got massive set pieces, so I think we'll be getting Sylvie to start feeding our players a bit more Weetabix to grow a bit. But it's a massive tie, not just for us, for them, because it's the holy grail of games, because you're in round 2 and you're that 90-odd minutes away from a possible Manchester United, Arsenal, Tottenham, or most importantly Nottingham Forest in my case team. So it's massive for them, it's massive for us. We're massive underdogs. We were great at Sutton. We will have a plan. Blythe, Spartans gave them one hell of a double header who are in the National North. So we will go there and be positive, and we will work hard, and I know our fans will travel in numbers and it will be really exciting, but it's a monumental ask. But it's very exciting. You could have links with it going on in America, hopefully on the TV, because it's, we've just beaten a League Two side. So there's so many positives about it. As the manager, I'm just looking at it going, oh my word, look at the quality they've got, the players, they've got their home performances. But then we like being the underdogs. I don't think anyone gave us much of a prayer at Sutton. I think people gave us a prayer at Hayes and Yeading in the playoff final. And what will ever happen is we will work extremely hard. We will enjoy it. We will enjoy meeting everybody up there. And I think there's a rumour there might be a quite important Welsh-English game a few days later, but I think the biggest game is going to be on that weekend, whenever it might be. So, of course, we'll look forward to it, but put a message out on the players group. We've got to forget about it now. I don't want to be a hypocrite talking to you now about it. We've got to forget about it. We've got another 4 games, I think it is. Massive games, both in the league, the trophy, before we get on with it. So we have to put that into the back of our minds. There'll be a lot of razzmatazz about it, and streaming, and obviously Hollywood stars and everything. That's all very exciting, but we've got to focus. And as you see the game against Eastbourne, we didn't do that well enough, and we therefore didn't get the 3 points we wanted. So looking forward to it, of course, but let's put it to the back of our minds right now from our perspective, the playing management perspective, and let everything else start to bubble up and get as many people there as possible, and look forward to it in the future.
What do you make of the season Wrexham are having so far on the pitch? Obviously they're second in the National League at the moment.
Terrible, isn't it? I mean, it's terrible. They're only getting 10,000 a game and averaging 4 goals a game, and they've got long throw, which pretty much they throw straight to the back of the net. People like Mullin and Palmer. But look, we've just beaten the League Two side. We've beaten the League Two side. So, I'm sure that they will take us very seriously. We will clearly take them very seriously. But it's the FA Cup. It's the excitement of the FA Cup. Anything can happen. And as I said, it's the holy grail of the round. You could be 90 minutes away from playing a massive game. So it turns what on paper might be a good tie into an absolutely massive tie for both clubs. And I said, yeah, we're the underdogs, but we can thrive on that. And I said, whatever happens, we will work incredibly hard. We will give absolutely everything for it. And it's the FA Cup. Who knows what might happen?
And I'm sure the full details will be released by the club shortly, but what would you say to the supporters ahead of this one?
Enjoy every minute of where we've come from. We've had an incredible 2022, as a football club. And clearly we will have to wait and see when the game is and this, that and the other. And it's very difficult. And, we fully appreciate every minute and pound that the fans take to support the team. We know that whoever can get there will get there, and the support on Saturday, we completely outsung Sutton, and credit to a wonderful club in Sutton who were so gracious in defeat, and the gifts they made to us, and they were fantastic. And you know, they are the epitome of what clubs like Farnborough want to do by growing to where they've got to. So, you know, we know Wrexham will look after us very, very well off the pitch, and perhaps let's hope maybe not too well on the pitch. We can look forward to that, but. You know, we hope as many can get there as possible. It's a long way, so we will appreciate everyone that gets there, and I'm sure the details will come out in due course. We're all waiting. People are asking me all these questions. I don't know the answers. And so, as I said, from my perspective, we'll focus on the league. And then I'm sure whatever it is, about 2.5 weeks' time, will come around very, very quickly, and we can all look forward to it together.
And finally, such a great achievement for the club to be at this stage of the competition for the first time ever.
Yeah, look. You have to enjoy the moments. The players were fantastic on Saturday. The whole club was amazing. You know, it's reward for all the hard work that goes into us. Great to see people on the TV and in the newspapers and all the buzz that's around it. And you know, we've had a fantastic run this year in the FA Cup, and it's not over. You know, yes, massive underdogs. You could see the Wrexham fans. Hey, we've got Farnborough. Yeah, we'll come and give them a game. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be difficult, but you know, we will look forward to it, and we want the fans to go up there and enjoy it. And it's the FA Cup. You know, it's anything happens in the FA Cup, and one-off game. These games, they're notoriously difficult, and we will need to play very well. Certainly better than we did tonight. But we're 9 games unbeaten. So we're certainly not going up there. We've just beaten a League Two side, so we can go up there and be positive. We know the challenge that's ahead of us. We want the fans to enjoy every minute, and let's see what happens. And then, you know, things go well and luck shines down at us, which we will certainly need. Then you're suddenly looking at who you could be facing in round 3. So it's just a massive game for everybody in round 2 of the FA Cup. It's just so important. But obviously to play in a great stadium with fantastic people. The achievement that they've done and the investment that the new owners have put in, but we're still not having it. We still say that our managing, our chairman and CEO are better looking than Ryan Reynolds. So we'll be all right. We're okay. We'll look forward to it. I might even visit their pub that they do. So it's great. It's great to watch on the TV. And as I said, we're all very much looking forward to it. And we will travel up to Wales and give it absolutely everything.
Brilliant. Thanks, Spencer, and we'll catch up again soon.
Thank you, Dom.